Hey guys, welcome back to another Ignis music video. Today I want to show you drum bussing and the mixing techniques that you're going to need to learn to make your mix sound fire with your drums. I'm going to go from noob to pro in an instant. If you guys haven't seen our bussing techniques from our previous videos, go and check those out. They're going to help you an awful lot here. Even our previous video of the vocal mixer, that is massively going to help you out to understand exactly what we're doing here. Alright, so let's get into this. The first one we've actually got here is called for drums. This is a limited technique brought on by an effect that you can grab from here. So if I head on over here, channel presets, and I can go down here and grab exactly which one I need. If you're looking for a plugin preset or anything like that, you're going to find in here. This is where you're going to find every one of these settings that I'm physically going to go through now, apart from the external plugins, which you may need to make a purchase for. I will try and offer the standard FL alternative. Alright, so this is a straight up limiter. This is going to be looking to capture any of the really outrageous high drums that we add to our drum master. This next one is drum room. So this is going to add a slight little bit of reverberation, cutting off a lot of the high end, pushing a little bit more into the stereo field with a very short delay and decay in order to give more saturation to the drum sound. So now we have a separate saturator here, which is coming from a limiter technique. This is if you really want to be really acoustic or whatnot, you're going to turn on this actual setting itself. So as you can see, I have these changed according to the type of track that I'm doing. Right now this is configured for slap house, so I want them quite dry, so I've got this configuration going here. Next up we've got outlaw. Now outlaw basically is a multi-band compressor, guys. You can go ahead and add that. Don't forget, if you are working on an acoustic track, don't add too many compressors. It's going to crush that sound, the harmonic space that you really want to keep that soft sweet sound from. Set your target levels, set how much of the mix you want it to control. Obviously gain it back to your -6 dB for good mastering technique, so you've got a lot of headroom to work in the future. So that's outlaw. Now you can't say you can do that with a standard multi-band compression. Use maximize 2. If I just quickly scroll down here, I just want to show you guys that these things are available. So multi-band compressor right here, maximize 2. You can replace outlaw with this setting right here. So don't forget, if you're looking for this, plugin presets, effects, and then obviously we're working with the multi-band compressor, and then inside of there we're just going to go ahead and grab maximize 2, drag it on to where you want it. I'm not going to go over mine, but you're just going to drag and drop it here. Let me put it here for an example. You can see it's going to load up. All the settings are already there. You don't need to play with it, just it's done. So again, if you want to delete them, you can do this arrow delete and then it's gone if you copied the wrong one in. So the order does matter here, guys, so don't forget that. Okay, next up we've got max loudness. So this is a basic limiter. This is going to stop if your drums come back out after the end and it's still a little bit clippy, or maybe you want to ride towards a clip if you're using trap music, then you're going to use this technique here to really push those drums to the upper edge of their clipping limit. And then finally we've got a isolating EQ, which is just going to bleed off any of the extreme left and extreme right sounds. So below sub frequencies that you don't necessarily want. You want the kick to sound real sharp against your sub. This is where you're going to apply this small filter here, which is going to enhance your drum playing. It sounds as if it will cut it up, but believe me guys, this is really important. Isolate those frequencies that you don't need within a track, and you're going to find your mix is going to come perfect at the end. Alright, so I'm actually going to play you these effects here. So if I turn off this button right here, this is going to turn off all the effects. So with them off, I'm going to play the drums. Okay, now I'm going to turn them on again and play again. So as you can see, the drums sound more saturated and more full. Don't forget, guys, you are going to want to adjust these depending on the style that you want, and obviously the kicks and that you provide to the actual track are going to make it sound more or less like the style that you want. I've used a very basic styling here just to show you that even in the worst case scenario, kicks and drums, it can still sound good. So there you go, guys. There is my drum mastering layer. If you guys want to check out more depth about what you should do with drums, I'm going to throw out an extra couple of videos, so look out for those. There's going to be kick and pick. These are basically the same thing. They've got the same mastering style to them. They've got a layering system that we do to build the actual drums. Hope that helps you guys. I'll see you all again soon. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you all again soon. Bye bye.